together.
Honorable Chair and Honorable Member, Tampa City Council, it's my pleasure again to be here for the Firefighter of the Quarter. And when I read this bio that the Chief Forward would explain, I thought I was making a movie, that there was a movie being made. What I saw here was something that, in all my years of public service, I've never seen any individual do this ever. And I said, wow, this is Batman, Superman, all wrapped into one. This guy is a superhero. And Forward, which never can go backward, by the way, is the best chief we have, and I appreciate it very much.
Thank you so very much.
Chief Forward will now read what this individual has done, and you're going to be amazed. Again, thank you.
Thank you, Council Miranda, and good morning, Council. And again, thank you for entertaining this opportunity for Tampa Fire Rescue to present our Firefighter of the Quarter. The individual that you see alongside me this morning is our chosen Firefighter of the Quarter. Just to preface, when I got the call early on the day after Christmas on the 26th from a battalion chief in Hillsborough County saying that, Chief Forward, we're out here at a major fire, but you have a member of your team that is absolutely doing things that are absolutely as heroic as anything we've ever seen. Obviously, right after Christmas, you're thinking, okay, good, you know, Tampa firefighters have some of the finest firefighters you'll find in this business. But after getting the other news briefs and actually getting the true report, there is no doubt in my mind that we and the entire staff has chosen the right candidate for this first quarter, Firefighter of the Quarter for 2018. And as I read you his brief, Firefighter Luigi Young has been a Tampa Fire Rescue firefighter for almost 5 years. This March will make his 5th year. Luigi was in the University of South Florida studying to be an electrical engineer. While he was at that, and his whole focus was to pursue being an engineer. Doing very well in school at University of South Florida. He had a lull in coursework during the summer, so while he had downtime, Luigi decided to take up a course in emergency medicals technician. Needless to say, he did a tremendous job in the EMT world, just taking a brief out of his electrical engineering curriculum, which he was doing very well. His total focus was never to become a firefighter, but to become a very accomplished electrical engineer. Well, after he took the EMT school, he realized that he really enjoyed what he was doing there, so he went on to firefighter school. And needless to say, he really excelled at firefighter school as well. Luigi he was a Tampa firefighter, fire explorer with City of Tampa, so he had already understood the dynamics of Tampa Fire Rescue's firefighting capacity, emergency response capacity, and first responder capacity, so he already had a desire and a liking of that. Over the past 5 years, Luigi has been assigned to 3 stations in 5 years, and 3 very tough stations. 34th Street, Station 10, the Station 18, which is at Diana and 30th Street, and now at one of the busiest fire departments and stations in the nation. He's at Fire Station number 13, right next to Busch Gardens. Most, if not all of you know, that is a very busy station. Those members over there are running an average of 13 to 15 runs every day. Needless to say, coming on after the day after Christmas, this is a very tired young firefighter on the morning of the event that this incident occurred. On the morning of 12/26, after a busy Christmas day at Fire Station 13, Firefighter Luigi Young was getting some much-needed rest after working a very tenuous shift at station number 13. His family woke him up with shouts that their neighbor's house was on fire. Luigi raced to the house and entered the burning structure without any safety equipment, any gear, just the gear that Tampa firefighters wear in their regular Class B type of uniform. The uniform that he's wearing now with his jacket on is what he rushed into this burning building with. Luigi reached the house and entered the burning structure without any safety equipment to search for his neighbor, whom they had told was still inside the house. He crawled towards the kitchen, but could not find his neighbor. Firefighter Young left the structure. You got to understand at this point we got a free burning fire. We're talking about temperatures in excess of 1,000 to 1,500 degrees at the ceiling with no safety equipment and no self-contained breathing apparatus, and he's looking for his neighbor at this point. Luigi left the building, returned outside to find out if the individual had come outside. Everyone outside informed him that the patient still had not come out. Luigi, on a second roll, went back into the fire. Understand, when a fire burns freely at this point, it doubles in size every 90 seconds. So time is of the essence. The temperatures are really growing, and it is a very, very tough condition. And Luigi, without any concerns of his own, is inside this fire searching for his neighbor. Firefighter Young then re-entered the burning structure, crouched down below layers of smoke, and was able to locate his neighbor. Firefighter Young threw his neighbor over his shoulder and brought him to safety. The man had suffered smoke inhalation, was barely able to breathe, and was barely able to speak. But he ushered to Luigi, "Please save my dogs." After getting him outside, Luigi makes a second trip back into the building to search for the man's dogs as well. For a third time, Firefighter Young went into the house and searched for the dogs, but was forced to exit due to worsening conditions. When Hillsborough County Fire Rescue arrived, Firefighter Young gave the incident commander the entire size-up of the conditions in the fire that was going on in this building. Now understand at this point, the temperatures inside of this building, inside of this home, and the smoking conditions are such that you can't see your hand in front of your face. And he's still providing a size-up to the commander. Not only that, after he identified those things, the conditions in the building, he got on the back of the Hillsborough County's truck, pulled their supply line, ran it to the hydrant, connected the line to the hydrant, waited for the driver engineer to signal that they were ready to provide a positive source of water to the fire, and Luigi opened up the hydrant to provide water to the engine that fought the fire at that alarm that morning. When fire rescue went in, Luigi also shared with them that there were dogs in there that he had not found. When they brought the dogs out, Luigi, along with his mother, performed CPR on the dogs. Yes, he's already fought the fire. He's already connected the hose to the hydrant. Now he and his mother are doing CPR on the two dogs. In addition to that, Luigi recognized that there were also birds, exotic birds, on the back of the building. Again, he scaled the fence, went in, got the birds off the back of the fence, and brought them to safety as well. So as you can gather, Firefighter Luigi Young exemplified the bravery, the courage, and the strength of a Tampa firefighter. Due to his bravery and valor, the life of his neighbor and his neighbor's belongings and his pets are all survived. For these reasons, he has been selected as Firefighter of the Quarter for the first quarter of 2018. Firefighter Luigi Young. Council, as you all are intimately aware, none of us in public safety can do the job and the things that we do without the support of a very, very tight family unit. So Young has with him this morning his mother, Dallas Young, who also is a hero in her own ways. She helped revive a dog at the scene as well. Nadine Young, his sister, is here. Courtney Carter, his girlfriend, is here. Lana Whitaker, his grandfather. Lucille Whitaker, his grandmother. And Danilo Whitaker, his uncle, are all here to observe this presentation that council has allowed us.
Please stand to be recognized.
All of the relatives, please.
morning, Council. Captain Lauren Hanson of Tampa Fire Rescue, also the chairman of the Awards Review Board. It is an honor to recognize Luigi Young for his actions. So very fortunate to get your recommendation come across our desk. On behalf of the Tampa Marriott Waterside, we present you with a weekend stay, the weekend of the awards banquet. Also, on behalf of Local 754, they could not be here this morning, so on behalf of our local union, they wanted to say thank you and congratulations as well. Thank you.
Good morning, Council. Dan Mathis again for the Strass Center for the Performing Arts. I just want to say, wow, job well done. I'm a little bit familiar with you from working Fire Watch for us at the Strass Center. I'll never look at you the same. So if I didn't know something happened, I'm going to let everybody know we got a superhero working for us. Just go and find him. This is 2 tickets for performance for the bodyguard, but I'd like to extend that to the rest of your family, so just contact me, and I want your family to join you for the performance. In addition, I personally would like for you to bring your family to the restaurant, Maestro's 5-star restaurant, and enjoy dinner before that performance. And I think you all can fit in the limousine, too. All right? So, thank you for a job well done. Outstanding.
Good morning again, Council. Pete Brevy. On behalf of Busch Gardens and Adventurama, first of all, I have 3 comments to make. The first one, Chief Forward, you're absolutely correct. This is a movie script. I mean, you can't make this up. Yeah. You know, I remember reading about it in the newspaper, watching it on the news. It's an honor to meet you in person. Secondly, I'd like to obviously thank your family, because obviously you became the man you are. It's a testament to. And the third thing, and I think most important, what draws people to public service is, you know, a lot of folks grow up, they say, I want to become a fireman, I want to become a police officer. Those are all great opportunities and great things that you aspire to be in life. But when a gentleman like this chooses to become an electrical engineer and then it gets exposed to public safety and public service and realizes that's the true calling, that's the testament of a character of a man, that is what we want. That's why the police department and the fire department are some of the greatest in the nation. I applaud you. I thank you. I wish I could give you tickets, and I can if you would like. If you want to travel to any of our 12 parks in the country, I will make that happen for you. There's only 4 tickets in here. I know I'm going to need probably more envelopes, but please reach out to me at Busch Gardens. The police department can find me. Thank you. It's an honor and a pleasure.
Good morning, Council. Jim Carson, Bill Curry Ford. What can you say? Everything's been said. The reward not only goes to you, but it goes to your family. If it wasn't for your family and your mom helping you revive those animals, who knows what would have happened to them. So thank you for everything you've done on that mission. Bill Curry would like to give you a personalized car. Thank you, Luigi.
Morning, Council. Mike MacArthur with Steps Towing Service. I feel kind of empty-handed here. You know, I think you deserve so much more, and I know Dan said, yes, bring everybody you can in a limo. You know, and if the limo doesn't fit, Todd just inherited a party bus, so we'll follow that. I almost feel like I should have brought the limo, just let you drive it back right now. So, you know, enjoy a dinner on us, to your choice, a night out in our company limo. Take some time off, enjoy it. You deserve it. Congratulations. Job well done.
Thank you.
Morning again, Council. James DeFord from Tampa Theater. In recognition of your truly remarkable performance, we want to offer you this $200 membership, but I also want to echo my colleagues in saying if there's anything else we can do for you or your family, reach out to us directly, james@tampatheater.org. I'll give you my phone number. You just let us know. We'll take care of you. Thank you again.
Congratulations. You know, it all starts with character. The chief and the fire training can educate you, but you can't do what you did without character. And your parents are responsible for instilling that character. And, you know, we look around, and so many times we look at youth and we say, where's the character? And we're so proud that your family has instilled that character, not just for you, but for what you've shared with the rest of the community. You saved a life, and you saved something that was dear to those people, you know, their pets. And I know the pets don't seem like important, but when you get older, they're very important. And as the man said, where are my dogs? So, as I said, character can enable you to perform heroic acts. It's not being a hero, it's the character. That's where it all starts. And we just wish that you could help, and maybe the chief can put you in touch with some of the younger folks to help get out there and explain what character means. These are small tokens. I mean, this has nothing to do with the extent of the value that you've brought to this community. But you can enjoy it. And again, like everyone else has said, if there's something else we can do, my name and my phone number's on here, and the chief knows how to get a hold of me. You can reach out, and if you need more, we'll get you more. But again, in a young career, that's the first step. And you have a long career ahead of you. So just think of, as the chief says, the number of people you touch, the number of firefighters you touch, the number of people in the community, and passing that lesson on is the most valuable of all of the things that you've done. On behalf of a few of these folks, the Chicho's Restaurant Group, they're going to provide you with breakfast, lunch, or dinner. On behalf of Bibelow's Cafe, you can go enjoy yourself for lunch or dinner. On behalf of Prestige Portraits, and take your whole family. You can go have your portraits done. And on behalf of the Tampa Metropolitan Y organizations, there's a month of a family membership there for you, and the Yummy House China Bistro. Again, these are not much, really not much. They don't measure up to the character and the acts that you perform, and we appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
For the firefighter of the quarter, I said in the beginning, I have never read what happened. I scanned what was coming up here to the office, and I told myself, is this a movie that I'm looking at? And so now, I said it earlier, Luigi Superman Young. That's how you're going to be doing to me and to the rest of us. Luigi Superman Young. What you did came from courage, from instinct, and from helping humanity. And that can never be brought out in a human. It comes out when you're in need, you react to something. And what you did there was really like Superman. And we're really proud of you. And thank you. God bless you and your family.
Thank you very much. Wow. I just want to start off and say thank you. Thank you to God for the blessing that He's given on me, giving me the strength every morning to get up. I want to thank you to Chief Ford, the mayor, my family, friends, my crew, co-workers, all the city council, all the vendors that handed me all these great gifts, the community. Just want to thank them all. I want to thank the people who nominated me, people that selected me for this award, this prestigious award. I'm very honored and grateful to be receiving it and standing here in front of everyone. I'm honored to be part of this great department. I wear the uniform with pride. I try to do the best thing that I can do every morning when I get up and go to work. It's the culture of the fire service to help people when help is needed. I'm just happy I was in the right place at the right time to do what I had to do. On that note, thank you, everybody, and have a good day.
Chair, if I could. I probably.
Councilman Reddick.
taking a picture.
Oh.
The reporter's
Oh,
taking a
sorry,
picture.
sorry,
That's
sorry.
a new one. That is, your brother? Congratulations. Yes, wonderful.
Mr. Young, let me first congratulate you for receiving this honor this morning. I'm thankful that the chief and his crew and others decided to make you the firefighter of the quarter, because I had planned to do the same this morning, to recognize you on behalf of the city council. But the chief stole my thunder. So I just want to say to you, during the 7 years that I have been on this council, I don't think I ever heard a testimony such as yours. We have given out plenty recognition, but I think yours is the best that I've heard in the 7 years I've been on this council. And I don't know, but as a spiritual person, I must say to you that God put you in the right place at the right time. Because how could that happen? That you off duty and just happen to be at the right place and save a human life. And now that I know you saved some dogs and some birds. So I just want to thank you for what you have done. And I will say to you that the next October breakfast that they have, I plan to nominate you as the unsung hero. You deserve that. And I don't think no one in this city deserves to be the unsung hero but you. And I plan to nominate you next year.
Thank you very much,
Okay.
sir. Thank you.
Councilman Suarez.
Firefighter Young, you know, we live in strange times right now, and we have a culture and a society in which, you know, creating a hashtag sometimes is considered courage. And we don't look at the people that actually serve this city, serve this community. And I'm very happy that, as Councilman Reddick mentioned, we were going to give you a commendation. And, you know, we don't usually get involved in the selection of the Firefighter of the Quarter. We figured that you eventually were going to get that award, but we don't have any say-so in it. But we were very, very happy and proud that your colleagues and your fire chief decided to go ahead and put you out here today. You know, the Hemingway used to say that the definition of courage is grace under pressure. And when you come home after a long day of working and you decide to take a nap, okay, which is perfectly fine, you've had a full shift, and you discover that there's a fire next door, the thing that will always you know, be in my mind is when you are there opening that hydrant, because I did see those pictures. I think your sister took those pictures of you with that wrench opening up that fire hydrant. And to me, that tells me everything. You're dog tired. You're in there. You go into a burning building. You still are helping Hillsborough County firefighters fight that fire. There's very few people that I know. There's very few people that I think any of us know that would take that opportunity to continue to do something that you're trained to do. You're here at a time in which we're going to also talk to some of the veterans that are here for the Veterans Treatment Court. And they understand, as you do, that your training kicks in. It isn't about just you or anything else. It is you are trained as a firefighter. That's what you know. And that's what you decided to become and do, and you will always be a firefighter, no matter when you're on duty or off duty. And the thing is that, again, when it comes to showing what you can do, when you do it when no one's watching, to me, that is the epitome of public service. And you did it not knowing that you're going to get all this adulation and all this attention. Congratulate you. for all of us here, and I'm glad that your family, all your families here, because this is something that we're not going to see very often, and hopefully you're not going to be in that position again, where you're going to have to go into a burning building without all your bunker gear, without everything you need in order to stay safe. That kind of courage comes only once in a lifetime, and hopefully you'll never have to do that again. And thank you again on behalf of the City of Tampa.
Thank you very much.
Firefighter Young, there's not a whole lot I can add to that. I mean, I think, and I again wanted to thank Councilman Reddick also for the commendation idea. I think that what makes folks in your line of work special, and that includes police, that includes our military, is that when there are situations that people like myself run away from, y'all run to it. And I think what Councilman Suarez said is 100% right, which is it's in your training. I do not distinguish between the kind of work that you do and the kind of work that Bishop Scott does, in the sense that for people like yourself who are people of faith, you're a Christian, it's a ministry. What you do is you help people. You help people in their darkest hour, and that was truly the darkest hour for that gentleman and the animals that you saved, and you were there. Because again, when there's a burning building, when there's situations that people run away from, you go up the stairs and into the fire, and that's what you did. So it's not just a work of heroism, it's a ministry. I have no doubt about it. So thank you.
Thank you.
You are the true definition of what a hero is, and you've acted as you're an inspiration. People that saw that story and read that, how they look up to you, and I hope you realize how special you are, how brave you are, and how much you're appreciated. So thank you, thank you for that.
Thanks.
It's a very rare day around here when everybody wants to have their statement on something. But I think that you can tell that what you did really moved everybody very much. And I think that part of the reason is because we do live in cynical and difficult times, and people read an awful lot of bad news. And the institutions that we've put our faith in many cases, have really been undermined. But then a story like yours comes along, and it reminds people that there is goodness in the world, that there are people that are truly dedicated to public service and to the community. And it reminds people that there is a ray of hope to move through this tumultuous time toward a better time, and that there are people out there that are doing the kind of work that is going to take us to that. And so on behalf of our whole community, I think that that's why you're hearing such an outpouring today, because goodness has to be recognized when it rears its face. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Young and Chief, I'd like to shake your hand, and I want a photo with you guys. Please come up here, with all of us. Councilman Miranda, will you come up to join with the photo?